There's a beauty in the way you're worn, and the sharpness of your thorns. So vibrate in the imperfections. In the pain there's something real. All that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel. Just let me hold that severed heart. There's a beauty in the way you lay, and the way your color fades. You stand out now with your imperfections. Oh, it was never meant to fall apart. It was not supposed to cause us harm. But these days all I do is wonder, is about another we could start again. In the pain there's something real. Oh, that anger so concealed.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Haynesy here, and we are back for another live stream watch along. I've had a shave, as you can tell, and it is a big reason for it. We got some Roosters action for you this afternoon. The Roosters taking on the Newcastle Knights in the final hit out of the NRL preseason challenge before round 1 in 2 weeks. So I'm here for a Roosters watch along. The only one I'm planning on doing this year, as I'm attempting to go to every Roosters game this year. So hope you guys can enjoy it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy_YT. We're about half an hour away from kickoff. Great to see you guys into the live chat very, very shortly. But yeah, excited to watch the Roosters play. I didn't see much of it last week at Colgrove because I was at obviously at the charity match last week, so I didn't really get to see much of the Roosters game. Saw a bit of the highlights in that. We were, outplayed by the Dragons last week. So, but yeah, so this is, again, my only opportunity to see the boys before round 1. So it's going to be exciting. I'm just obviously watching a bit of the highlights of the Charity Shield yesterday. How about that result from the Dragons? They've had a great preseason. Thing only went down. I think the Broncos won the preseason challenge on for and against, but whatever that point system is, it's all confusing and stuff. But it was actually really, really good to see the Dragons do well. It was also good to see South imploding. Everyone expecting them to do well this year, and in the space of a week, their season has just absolutely imploded, which I'm all here for. So, yeah, so here we are. I hope everyone's doing well. We'll get to the live chat very, very shortly. We've also got a poll as well on our streams where we do the we'll see where, obviously, because it's a Roosters game, we will have a Roosters-based question today. How is everyone thinking we're going to land? And 36% reckon the bottom 4, which is very cruel. And I do not agree with you. But it is your opinion, and you're entitled to your opinion. So that's what the live poll in the chat is for. Right, let's get into the live chat. We've got Frank. Let's go. Rooster Robbo's in here as well. How are we? Do you want me to do my Darwin Núñez impersonation here, the Scousers accent? How are we? Yeah. Don't talk about Darwin Núñez. He's absolutely awful at the moment. But yeah, so great to have you in here. Like I said, the only Roosters live stream watch along I'm planning to do this year, as I'm going to go to all 24 home and away games and hopefully see finals football. So maybe a couple more. So we'll see how we go. Obviously kicking off Thursday week against the Broncos at Allianz. Great to be back at home. So can't wait for that. We'll go through in this next half an hour a little bit of a preview of the game. Obviously, about 25 minutes away from kickoff. Really, really excited. Also, guys, a little bit of an announcement that well, not really an announcement, but on Wednesday morning, the podcast I did yesterday, if you would have seen it on Instagram story with the Short Boys podcast. Great lads up there, Brock and Matt. That will come out Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. up here in Queensland, 7 a.m. for you down in New South Wales. I'll also have the links and all that on my Instagram, Haynesy when that comes out. But yeah, really great insight with those boys. Great bunch of lads, and really enjoyed the podcast there yesterday. So that'll be out on Wednesday, 6 a.m. up here, 7 a.m. for you in Sydney. Really, really good. Good podcast there, good episode there with those boys. Can't wait to get involved. Can't wait to watch it back with them. We also got sorry for pronouncing this wrong, Claymo. Sorry for pronouncing it wrong, but hello, Haynesy. Hello, my friend. How are you? Jeff says, "G'day, mates. How are you?" I'm doing good, mate. Really good to see 10 of you are in here already. Great to see. Just excited to see the Roosters play again. Like I said, I didn't really watch much of it last week as I was on the flying home from the charity match last weekend. If you haven't checked out the match day vlog, go and do it. It was actually make sure you guys watch it as well. It was a fantastic charity match. We actually got over 2K viewers already, which is especially for a preseason video. Like that's standard from what I normally get from a Roosters vlog. So that's fantastic to see. So thank you very much for your support. Sergeant says, "G'day, Haynesy and fellow Chooks. Can't wait for the season." So yeah, I can't wait either. And obviously, I've got some few videos planned in the next week before we kick off from our first match day vlog in a couple of weeks. Obviously, got my ladder predictions coming out next week, and on the following week, I've got a video regarding the Sydney Roosters. Not a season preview, but a little bit of what I'm expecting to. Sort of what I've got expected there in the next couple of weeks before we head into our match day vlogs. Obviously, next week is Vegas. I'll be doing watch longs for all those games there. I'm trying to do more watch longs, but yeah, it just depends on what we've got planned and all that in the time scheduling for me traveling to and from Roosters games. Are you going to watch the Storm Cowboys game as well? I'll be watching, but I won't be streaming it, unfortunately. I've got things planned afterwards. But yeah, so sorry about that. But just the Roosters one I'm covering today. Tyler says, "Who you got for the first try scorer in this game?" I've got first try scorer. Straightforward one here. I'm going to the boy Toots, Daniel Tupou, back in the side. I reckon we're going to be very left strong side this year. So I'm going Toots. Easy one, boring one, but that's how I'm going to go. Angus says, "G'day everyone." Hello, Angus. Haynesy, what do you think the score will be today, and where do you think the Roosters will place on the ladder this year? So the score I'm going for, my score prediction will be 30-18 for the Roosters. I think it'll be a high-scoring game, and I think we'll show a lot better in attack this week with the big players game, and we'll get to the team lineups very, very shortly. But yeah, that's where I'm going for there. And how I think we're going to ladder prediction here. Obviously, I had my ladder prediction coming out this week sometime, but round about 5th to 8th. That's where I'm going for this year. I'm still reckon that we'll make the top 8. I'm confident that we'll make the top 8. And as every Roosters fan, obviously they're going to be optimistic on how we're going to go. But, as a passionate Roosters fan like myself and a few others in here, I'm obviously very optimistic and very confident as well that we still have a decent squad on paper to do something in this competition this year. Not necessarily winning a premiership, but being competitive against the top 4 teams and making a top 8 appearance. Jason Ritter says, "G'day, Haynesy. Bring on the NRL season." Yeah, can't wait. Obviously, it starts this time next week. We are obviously the teams are in Vegas already now. But, really, really excited for just the season be back on again. Don't get me wrong, I've been enjoying the preseason games, but just can't wait for that competitive nature where 2 competition points are on the board, on the line. Tim Plays says, "Let's go Roosters fans. We got this 100%." I'm really confident with the boys, and there is a good squad mentality and belief in the side. When I spoke to them at the Roosters fan day or members day last week, they were very confident and anticipated, ready to go for another fantastic season. So, we back the boys regardless who puts on this 1 to 17 each week. But yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Thank you for your continued support to the channel, guys. Really appreciate it. We've got 6 likes in the chat already. That's what we like to see. the poll, 5th to 8th. I like it. A lot of people had bottom 4, which I just don't buy into that, to be honest. And like I said, it is your opinion and you're entitled to it, but I don't agree with it, unfortunately. Right, I think we'll just get straight into the team news. What's the time now? It's obviously, guys, this is like Queensland time because I still live in Queensland, so it's obviously daylight saving, so it's 2:15 for us, but it's 3:15 for you guys down there. But I'm sure that you guys already known that. All right, let's go. Oh, look at the ends for the Roosters. I'm just like, frothing to see this team. Look, this is probably as close as we're going to get to a full strength team for round 1. All right, starting off with the Roosters. Starting off with our. I'll just make that a little bit better so everyone can see it more. How is it in there? No, that's not it. No, wrong one. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. You guys really need to see me here. All right, let's get into the Roosters lineup. Starting off with our captain, fullback James Tedesco on the wings, Daniel Tupou and Dom Young, Mark Nawanga-Nitawase and Robert Toya, Bobby Toya there in the centers. They get another crack in the center combinations. Same with the halves combination, Sandon Smith and Chad Townsend. In the halves. Look at the haircut on Lindsay. I had to question it last week when I saw him. But yeah, big Lindsay and Spencer, backfend Spence. They're in the front row with Connor Watson back from the All-Stars duties last week. The big guns are back in the back row. Angus Crichton and Victor Radley with Siwa Wong at lock. Another crack for Siwa there at lock. Selassie Furketti and jersey 15, Nat Butcher, Nafu White, and no one's named at 19, which is really weird. Zach Looker-Clay named at 18. Blake Steep also and Jake Elliott. Blake Steep was involved in the All-Stars there for the Indigenous side last week as well, alongside Jake Elliott. Ethan King, Tom Wadwell, Max McCarthy, my boy. Absolute beasties legend. Taylor Lasalu, Hugo Savala, Ethan Roberts, and no Devele Zaha. He's been a late ruled out there. That's didn't see that coming, unfortunately. But because he was probably one of our best forwards last weekend. But maybe there's a bit of an injury there that Robbo is not willing to risk him. I think it's the same thing there with Billy Smith. Obviously, like Billy Smith and Egan Butcher are, in doubt for round 1. They're racing the clock to be fit. So obviously there's no real risk playing them in a trial game if, they're 50-50 to play in 2 weeks' time. So anyway, starting with the Newcastle side, Kalen Ponga is the fullback, James Schiller and Greg Marzu on the wings, Dane Gagai and Bradman Best in the centers. The halves combination of Fletcher Sharp and Jack Cogger. It's basically a Russian roulette there for the halves. It's basically handpicked on how they're going to go each week. Forwards of Jacob Saifidi, Phoenix Crossland, and Leo Thompson. Dylan Lucas, Kai Pearce-Paul, and Matt Croker at jersey 17 at the lock position. Jaden Brayley is in jersey 14 with Jack Hetherington, Brody Jones, and Thomas Cant. The reserves there have Cole McCarthy, Logan Oaki, Will Price, Jackson Hastings, Cody Hopwood, Elijah Salase Lumona, and Tyrone Thompson, Connor Vitano, jersey 28, 29, Sitani Takamalo, and Jermaine McGeehan, Fletcher Hunt in jersey 31. They named 30 players. Newcastle, the Roosters made like 24. Coaches obviously respected teams. For the Roosters is Trent Robinson, the Lord and Saviour, and Adam O'Brien, and for the Newcastle Knights. Obviously, this game is being played on the Central Coast. Great to be up there. Always a great time to be up there. You think on the Central Coast. Obviously, we do have a home game this year against the Cronulla Sharks in round 12. Saturday night there on the Central Coast. I'm 2 from 2 from the Central Coast, so hopefully that can continue in 2025. Who do you think? What do you think of the Knights? Yeah, they definitely punch above their weight each year, but I don't think they'll make the 8. But at the same time, with a side like a lot of people having to make win the spoon, but not win the spoon, get the spoon. But they still have a good team, and Kalen Ponga won't let that happen. That's for sure. So it's hard. It's a hard one. But yeah, obviously you'll find out my low predictions over the next week or so. Looks like a bit of a crowd building. Obviously, I'm guessing that it's the broadcast side of the ground is the only place that's open to sit. That's what my first thought is looking at the ground. It looks like there's no one on the far side of the ground. We'll soon find out anyway. But yeah, like 15 minutes away from kickoff. How are we going to go today? That's the question. I like your opinion. Well balanced, dude. Also strongly disagree with the wooden spoon settlement rather than the Knights. Yeah, I think they're still a good enough team to avoid the spoon. Like, they got Ponga. They've still got a decent team, but like, you know, I feel like they're going to take a step backwards from previous years. And that's not necessarily like because they're bad or anything. I just feel like there's going to be teams that have improved over the offseason while Newcastle just sort of stayed put. And, you know, Newcastle just need to figure out who their halves are going to be, because I feel like that they just do that the last couple of years. They can't not settle down and knock down and like set in stone who their halfback's going to be this year in the halves. Because like I said, you know, in the the team announcements for both teams, like I said that, like you just don't know who's going to be in the halves. You know, it's like a halfback roulette for Newcastle at the moment, which is and hooker as well. Yeah, good point. So yeah, as soon as they get that figured out, they're not going to be playing good enough footy. Top 8 this year, in your opinion, rank them from 8th to 1st. You'll find out next week, mate. I don't want to spoil it. I want to wait till all the preseason games are done, and then I go, all right, what am I thinking? But yeah, Mark and Rob Toyer need to have a big game in the centres. They and in their halves as well. Because if there's anything to take out of the trial game last week, that we were really poor in the first 40 minutes. Like, we got, you know, like Ilias and Kyle Flanagan outdid us in the first 40 minutes that they were on the field. So yeah, look, you know, it's hard to say when there's big Blake Steep. God, he's a good player. Like I said, like, keep an eye on him this year. We saw a glimpse of him last year. He played in the All Stars, did all right. You know, he's going to get a lot of game time this year with the obviously the departures of players. Yeah, look, like I think at the same time with the Roosters last week, like, yeah, we didn't play everyone, but I still wanted to see a bit more from Chad and Sandon Smith. But again, it's hard to say when you have like an inexperienced forward pack, you might add, you know, when the forward pack gets, you know, and mind you, we're playing against the Dragons full strength side last week. Oh no, there is people on the other side of the field. So yeah, look, but yeah, can't we'll see what happens anyway. Today, obviously, a great hit out, close to full strength, like I said, just as close as we're going to get to a full strength team. Come round 1, obviously, with the injuries and so forth. So we'll see what happens. Manu's coming back. I reckon he posted on his site. I think that he is taking the piss. I think he's probably seen the media stories, and I think it's a bit of a mock of the journos saying that. But I think that's what it is anyway. But like, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Like, you know, obviously there's going to be potentially there, but I don't see it happening. I love to see it happen, but I just can't see it happening. I think, you know, it's too much, you know, to pick up your things and go back to Australia for 6 months and go every 6 months going in between Australia and Japan. I think he's just going to do his time over there, get settled in, and then when he's done playing rugby over there, he'll come back to the Roosters in 27, 28. So, but, you know, maybe. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either, eh? It would, dead set would not surprise me if he comes back. But we'll soon find out. There's Chatty Daddy. And Stakes at Sando's. Look at Sando, the legend. God, I love Sando. But yeah, really big games from Chad and Sando today, I think. Watto at 9. God, he's a beast. Like, did anyone see like his if you guys haven't followed the Sydney Roosters diehards, please do on Instagram. But you see the photo that they got of Connor Watson at training. He's like, arms are massive now. Arms are massive. It's good to see as well. So yeah, there's Sando doing some goal kicking. So obviously that's going to be, you know, something that we need to figure out between now and when Sam Walker returns, is who's going to be our our goal kicker full time. Like obviously there was a talk that was going to be Chad Townsend, I thought, but looks like it is going to be Sando. Stakes at Sando's. Let me tell you the story about Sandon Smith does not miss as a full-time starter. So Adam O'Brien now is on screen now. We're about, what's the time now? It's about 10 minutes away from kickoff. Coming up quickly anyway. After there, hello, how are you? Pato Dribbly. Look at him.
Headed out for a bit of Sunday Arvo footy.
Yes, Pato.
First the Knights at Sydney Gosford Stadium. The content to start the year.
Yes, Pato.
As we walk down the street, see the stadium. The boys looking good in the warm-up. Immaculate. How good is this? How good is this? Bloody hot in the sun over there.
He's got the Roosters Crocs on as well, Pato. Trust. Yeah, shout out to Pato from the Tricolour Syndicate legends, and Clarko and Jack Nolan as well, legends. Tell us what the atmosphere looks like in both dressing rooms, mate. I couldn't tell you. I got the sound off, so I could not tell you from the live act. So, but from the Roosters' perspective, last week when we were at the Members' Day, it was really positive. So many injuries in the preseason, such bullshit. Well, that's the risk too. Like, you know, yeah, you want to have trial games, you want to have preseason stuff and all that, you know, the nines and all that, but like, and the All Stars and all these kind of preseason games that you want to do, but like at the end of the day, like you do not want to get injured. You know, it's the worst thing that club can have, having, you know, an injury like that. Like, you know, and I could not, you know, as much as I'm like cheering that the fact that Souths are imploding right now, but like just could not imagine what's going through their heads there, where your captain is out pretty much for the season with an injury during training. Like I remember that with Connor Watson like the year before, where he had that knee problem that ruled him out for the entire year. It wasn't an ACL injury, but he did like a knee injury that pretty much ended his year in January. So like it's such a it's I mean it's part of sport, but you know that's why trial games are good, but at the same time, like you want to get through unscathed. Like that's the problem with lost Murray and Trell in one day. Like I mean, obviously Trell isn't season ending, but it's an 8-week injury, which is especially when South Sydney were, you know, who finished second last year. They want to have a good start to the season and, you know, get through. You know, and obviously there's a lot of anticipation to, you know, return and get back to winning ways there. So yeah, look, it's a tough blow there for South, but I suppose it's part of rugby league. It's part of sport. You know, professional athletes, you know, they're going to break down and get injured sometimes. So it is what it is. So, you know, obviously wishing them best in recovery and all that. And obviously Naden as well. Naden was looking good. Played well in the All-Stars game last week. And obviously in the in the early stages of that trial game against Parramatta on Friday night, he looked good as well. And now he's going to miss a lengthy part of the season with a dislocated kneecap. Injuries are part of the sport, you know, and you want to get, you know, that's the main thing about trial games. You just want to get them through unscathed. So that's why today, the Roosters have got, you know, both Roosters and Newcastle do have, you know, really, really good squads on paper, like the starting 13 and all that, but you're not going to see a lot of it. Like Tedesco, in particular, like Tedesco, Tupou, like senior players, Gus, you know, Watto and all that, they're not going to play 80 minutes. They're going to play like 40 at max. And they're going to play the first half, then they'll get taken off and let the youngsters have a crack as well. And it's a great opportunity as well. It's a half full, half empty scenario there where, you know, for the youngsters to get a crack, it's obviously an opportunity for, you know, for players like, you know, Blake Steep, for example, you know, and those Ethan Roberts and that all that kind of stuff, like Ethan King and Like it gives them Jake Elliott, like it gives these kids opportunities to get that crack, because there is spots up for grabs in the 17. So it's an opportunity for them to, prove themselves that, that it was like that you get the start, you get the 1 to 17 jersey. You get a jersey selection on come round 1 in 2 weeks' time. So that's the beauty of trial games. But at the same time, that nervous, knowing that, an injury could really impact your season, before it even begins. So it is such a, it's different emotions come trial games and all that. You're more worried about injuries in preseason than you do in like normal club games. So, but yeah, funny to see the Dragons fans thinking they are going to win the premiership. Well, they're obviously they've had a good preseason. They've beaten Roosters, they've beaten us last week. They beat South. They regained the Charity Shield. There was a lot to like about the Dragons over the last 2 weeks, and obviously, to be fair, both teams were, the Dragons were close to full strength while both Roosters and Rabbitohs had players missing. So it's hard to get a read on it. But from with teams that have been struggling for a couple of years, you want to see these performances. You want to see positives coming through after, something to look forward to the season ahead when they've had a disappointing couple of years. Like the Tigers fans were definitely happy with their performance over the Dragons on Eels on Friday night. Like because they're not a team that's not expected to win. They don't win a lot. They've won 3 spoons in a row. So and obviously they have something to look forward to the start of the season when they've had a good win against the Parramatta Eels. Another team that needs to improve, and obviously come round 1, they're going to be full strength as well. So, and it's obviously positives going throughout the season. Anyway, I'd rather see Tigers, Titans, or the Warriors do better than them. Can't stand the Dragons fans, to be honest. Well, the Dragons fans are all right. Titans or Warriors, yeah, but they're just a team that underachieves. They just don't. Yeah, I don't know. The Warriors have one good year, then the next year they'll struggle. Titans are just expected to do well, but they don't. So, but yeah, obviously my dad's a Tigers fan, so I want them to do well for my dad. So, anyway, so as come the Newcastle Knights, obviously they got beaten by the Parramatta Eels last weekend. Mate, what about the Doggies fans? They're passionate, right? They're passionate fan base, but they can do it over the top. They can go over the top, and obviously I've documented that already, last year when the stuff happened there with Simon the Raiders drummer. But anyway, that's for another day. So Dane Gagai on screen as the Newcastle Knights walk out. It's going to be a really good battle. Marky Mark and Bradman Best. Didn't really think of that. Anyway, as here come the boys. The jerseys look so different this year. Obviously, BYD. There's no front, no collar sponsor. There's no back sponsor apart from Unibet. Yeah, it's going to take a lot to adjust. Anyway, here come the boys. Let's go, lads. Go on, lads. Can we get a let's go Newcastle? I'm a Roosters fan, so sorry, mate. No. We see a lot of security at the game. You're one of those teams that I get, mate. Like last year in Melbourne, we got escorted out by security twice in the club game and obviously in the prelim final. And I was like, yeah. But anyway, Dragons fans would be better if they didn't try to claim the St. George 11 straight premierships as a separate club. Yeah, like the thing with merger clubs, like they there's always in-house fighting between the two mergers. Like St. George and Illawarra don't get along. West and Balmain don't get along anyway. And they look clean, but it's weird seeing BYD at the front and there's no collar sponsor. There's no back sponsor. It just looks like Anyway, we're on the way. Marky Mark gets us on the way. Jacob Saifidi with the first hit up of the game. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. All right. update the scoreboard because it always does that to me. My boys. Feels good. We're just sitting down watching the Roosters again. It's always good. Kai Pierce ball now gets at the 40-metre line. Oh, shot, Lindsay. Good tackle. So Knights will work it out of their way from inside their own half. Down the Toops. Go Toops. Go Toops. Safe as houses the giraffe, Daniel Tupou. Here's Marky Mark now. I think he's going to do a lot of work. You know, be that still elite role out of our own end. He's Dom now. He didn't play against Newcastle last year. I remember now. He was suspended from that high shot on Blake Taff. Who's starting? Foteki. Right. Go, Spencer! Back for Spence! He's a bull, bro. I love Spencer. I said this last year. I've got two Spencers to love. For the Brisbane Heat, I've got Spencer Johnson, and then for the Roosters, I've got Spencer Lino. I love both Spencers. So here's Ponga now, met by Siwa and Victor, and obviously the third man in, Connor Watson. How do you think Dom Young will go? I think he'd be good, man. He had a great year last year. Obviously, there's still some defensive laps that he needs to work on, but sure, that comes over time. It was his first year at the club, so he'll get better as time goes on. Oh no, Spencer. Is that Spencer? Shit. Oh no, Spencer's down. Oh, Spencer's down. As I say about Spencer. Oh my God, Peter Goff's got a buzz cut as well. I think Spencer's up now. Might have copped a head knock there, so that'll probably see him done for the day. Obviously, if it is a category 1, it'll be obviously 11-day stand down. But the positive thing is though, we've got more than 11 days until round 1, so it'll be fine. So, but unless it's something else, but felt like he got rocked there trying to make a tackle there. We're just waiting for a replay here. Here it is. Oh, looks like a head clash. Yeah, so he'll be taken off. What? What? He's been sin-binned. What? What the hell has this happened? I'm shocked. He stumbled out of a tackle, and they've gone back to say that he's been penalised for a high shot. Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm confused. Now I'm not confused anymore. Oh, yeah, okay. They didn't show that. They showed him taking a hit up. Now that makes sense. That's a high shot on. Yeah, fair enough. But look, he stumbled out of a tackle. They stopped the game to see if he's all right. And then they sin bid him. Then they didn't show the replay why it was sin bid. It was just a standard hit up. Anyway, well, he's in doubt for round 1 now anyway for suspension. That's just what we needed. Anyway, so penalty for Newcastle. And Kai Pierce-Paul is brought down by a great tackle from Marky Mark. So we're down to 12 for the first, next 10 minutes of this game, which kind of expected from that. I was just confused on why it was a sin bin when they weren't showing us what the penalty was for. But anyway, that confusion's over. The scoreboard for Fox League is shit in the bed as well. So, and here is Fletcher Sharp. Good tackle, Jade. He's lost it. Great defense. Bondi War. Oh, they're penalised as well. Peter Goff, my God. Looks like a junkie with that bloody buzz cut in the beard like that. My God. So, another set now to defend. That was a good tackle from Chad. Here's Kai Pierce-Paul. Met by Lindsay. Gus comes in as well. Oh, great tackle on Leo Thompson. Victor. Chat over the top as well. That's third, I believe. A crash play. Saifidi. He scores. Just had to come. Down to 12 men. I think we had like 15 tackles there or something like that. So Newcastle will score first. There was a good tackle from Victor there on Chad, but we were just, obviously down to 12. Oh, Gus, that's terrible. I've got to admit, though, that's just a poor missed tackle from Gus. Oh, that's just an arm grab. It is a try. Yeah, that's unlike Gus there, unfortunately. That's right in front of the post, too, so it'll be 6-0. Saifidi is the try scorer. It just looked, the whole thing was confusing, right? So, like, Spencer was on the ground, looked like there was something wrong with him. So they've obviously pulled up play for that to see if he's all right. They've gone and shown a replay of him taking a hit up, and then they've just gone, put him in the sin bin. It's like, what? And then they show the replay of the reason why he's been sin bin afterwards. So, yeah, it was just all confusing. But nevertheless, it's 6-0 to Newcastle. Not the start we wanted, as we're 5 minutes into the game. Obviously, it looks like there's a dead crowd there, but it's more behind the broadcast where it was in the shade, which, that's fine by me if you want to sit in the shade. It looks like a hot day on the Central Coast. Bradman Best now. Oh, look at, I got to also get used to Lindsay's hair. He's normally it's so long. He's having a midlife crisis, Lindsay. He's been smacked by Olagawatu all these years. But he's still a legend, Lindsay. The premier front rower for us this year. Oh, it's a knock on. Yeah, good defense there. Good set. All right. Oh, so it's about 30 meters out from our own line. We've got a handover. Is Bob Toyer. Like I said, and a penalty. Thank you, Peter. Do it all day. Doing it all day. Thank you. Thank you. So finally, a bit of shape now. See how we're going to go and attack, eh? Here's our real first look with obviously Chad, Tedesco, Sando, Watto in the spine. Here's our real first attacking set of the game. Obviously 45 meters out from the line. Here's Seawell now. Not going anywhere. Tedesco to the line. Bob Toyer. Oh, it's Toyer v. Bradman Best. That's going to be a great battle. Looks solid there in attack. Third now, Lindsay. That's going to be a good little battle between Rob Toyer and Go Seawell and Bradman Best. That's tackle 5 now, I believe. 20. They still haven't fixed the scoreboard. It only just says 6-0, so I don't know what tackle count it is. Sando, Tedesco tap on, goes nowhere. Picked up by Marzu, and it's picked up by Fletcher Sharp. Gus is in support, but it's 2023 attack there from the Roosters, and they've gone the length and scored Newcastle. The fuck was that? They read that. They read the Tedesco tap on and just, that did not look good at all. Oh, my God. Let's look at it here. Bradman Best just rushed up on Tedesco and just went to shit. And then they just capitalised and, yeah. So it's about to be 10-0. Good pounce by Marzi and just yikes, boys. Yikes. 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 That looked like us attacking in 2023 for the first 20 weeks of the season, and that was poor, boys. Just going to keep saying it. Yikes. Oh, I know it's preseason, but my God, that was awful. So Pong going to make it 12-0. And he's got it. 12-0. Let's come from the Tedesco. Let's come from Bradman Best rushing out of the line, and just. Oh my God, that was poor. Tedesco should have just read that, take the tackle, something. But it's not what we wanted to see early on, especially. Yeah, yikes is right. Oh, how did he get that ball away, that offload? It's a good offload. Oh, Lindsay. Solid. Yeah, you're right, Patrick. It is a trial game, and, it's first combination together, and it'll grow throughout the year, but, just seeing how it was, that was really, really poor. Here's Gagai now. You're not getting through tubes, Gagai. You're not getting through tubes, mate. That's a mismatch. Yeah, it is a trial game, but you do want to see you don't want to see that. The two tries, right? So obviously the sin bin that, but it was a poor missed tackle from Gus. If I've got to be critical, and then that set play was just awful as a simple catch from Dom Young. Oh, look at him get off the line. You can tell there's energy with. Yeah. That's a good run from Toops. He's so good doing that. He's been doing that for nearly 15 years, Tupou. Here's Gus now. Oh, good run. I think he just went. Yeah. Chad. Oh, what the hell? It's going to bounce. Play on. Get to it. Offload. That's touch. That's 6 more. No. Oh, Chad just had an absolute double shocker of a kick then. That was a double shocker. He had 2 chances to kick that, and absolutely Nat butchered it. Speaking of Nat Butcher, he's yet to be on the sideline ready to come on. Oh, Chad, mate. Shape Braden Best. Yeah, good, Rob. Good, Bobby. Here's Ponga met by Watto. Oh, 6 again. Fuck. We're doing ourselves no favors as well. Similar to last week. We just. Oh. Is he Earl then? Yeah. Looked like double movement. He couldn't just roll over or something. Try save there in the end. Looks soft, but we managed to hold him up. Crossland to can't. I think we're back to 13 now. Here's a kick. Oh, we're back to 12. Nat Butcher is about to be sin bin because he just grabbed Saifidi. And I don't know why he did that. He just got on the damn field. What is this discipline? It's not a penalty try, I don't think. He does dive, to be fair, but there is contact. I don't think he gets there because it's a favourable bounce. Might be a penalty try, actually. Obviously, I can't hear the audio because it's muted, but looked like a favourable bounce, so it could possibly be a penalty try because it did sit up and kindly. Obviously, Crossland had an attempt at it, so it might be a penalty try. Yep, they've ordered a penalty try. Saifidi's got a double. Oh, Jesus, boys. Oh, God. Can we, like Sam Walker, if you're watching, if you want to swap knees so you can play next week, be my guest. So 15 gone, it's 18-0. I don't know what to say about it, eh? Don't know what to say about it. We've been poor. Long season ahead. I know it's a trial game. You've got to stay positive for a trial game, but, that is not what you want to see. In the first 15 minutes of the trial game, you do not want to see that as a shallow kickoff. Goes friendly to Newcastle. But it just started from that set where, Chad Townsend tries to put a kick. He misplaces it. We get the ball back, and then to put another kick in, it goes 15 minutes sideways, and they start their set on halfway. Then we give away 6 again, and then we let in a penalty try. We're doing ourselves no favors. I know it's a trial game, and, it's early rust. I get all that, but, not trying to be critical at all, but, Chad Townsend's a experienced halfback. How many, crossfield, how many territory kicks that he does every year? How many has he done? Toops now, Tedesco. It's a rare mistake from Chad, but it's that's stuff that it's a pinpoints. It's the little 1%ers that we haven't executed at all, which has been really disappointing so far. But still, it's too early on, and like I said, it's a preseason, so can't be too negative. But just basing off the performance so far, it's been anything but the Roosters style of football. Well, the Chad signing wasn't meant to him to be playing like 24 games this year. It was meant to him being as a backup, as an experienced halfback around the ranks, as Sanders Smith puts a kick downfield. But obviously we've had no choice. And Gus has just been whacked. Been bumped there. He seems all right. Copped an elbow to the head. Oh. Seems fine. Copped the knock for his trouble there, unfortunately. I'm not a big Chad Townsend guy, lol. Can't be too negative. It'll grow over time. And they're obviously checking the incident there, so maybe Gus might be taken for a head knock. We don't know. As Ponga now drops it. Oh, good hands from Marky Mark. Gus has got it. It's back to Butcher. We'll start our set 35 metres out. Good. Oh, yeah. Well done defensively. Tedesco now from dummy half. We haven't had ball either, too. That's another thing. But like I said, even though we haven't done anything to ourselves, Sando, Gus, bumps out of the tackle. Back to Watson. No one doing. Gets it out the Siwa. Go Siwa. Crosses over halfway now. There's Nafu White about to come into the game. Spencer's back on. Sando runs to the line. Tedesco looks better. Marky Mark gets a pass out the Tupou. Down the sideline. Cuts back in. Ponga's got him. And we've dropped it. No. We haven't. Set restart. They've tried a 1-1 still. Tupou got it back. All right, here we go. Left side looked better than the right, like I did say in the preview. Here's Spencer now. Come on, boys. Let's see some points. Come on, boys. Chad. Sando. Mark. Oh, what a pass. What a pass to Tupou. Holy hell. What a pass from Marky Mark. That's his rugby style that we're going to see at centre. I love it. I did say that our left side's going to be the strong side, and I'm blown away by that. Look at this. If you guys are watching it live on the telecast. No, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Let's have a look here. Look at this pass. The dummy then just chucks it like that. Pinpoint for Tupou, and Tupou, that's his bread and butter. Look at this. Dummies, one hand, just throws it. Pinpoint on the chest of Tupou. Nails it in the corner, 18-4. First look at the left side. There you go. So, first try for Toops. Sando from the sideline. Basically his home ground. Not a bad strike. Oh, just wide. Not bad, Sando. Obviously, he's a Central Coast boy. Sure, Jakey and the boys will be there today. I'm just still... Put him in the circus. Here we go, Nafu. I'm loving the hairstyle from Nafu this year as well, too. So 18-4. They've got the scoreboard working. So there's 20 minutes gone. See? Here's Toops now. God, piss ball. Get off his head, bro. Go, Spencer. Back friend Spence. Here's Butch. Go, Teddy. Oh, it's a good tackle in the end. Saw some space. Oh, he dropped that. Did he? No. Ponga went to the ground and looked like a bobble, but didn't see like it. Marzu now for Newcastle. I think we just got a little bit over spooked by that sin bin and that. It was starting, hopefully, with that's a bit of a wake up call and we start to settle into the game. We've had no ball too. You know, we've been defending the first 20 minutes of the game, pretty much for about. Here's Ponga. Bomb up for Tedesco. Save his houses, Teddy. Pat Gillespie wins. It's on Fox, 5:02. Sando. And we've been, I guess, incorrect. Play the ball. Track down the rule. Ah, it's lazy. Tedesco didn't even look like putting the damn ball down over his foot. Far out. Marzu. Oh, good defense, Bobby and Teddy. Well done. I went touch. He didn't go touch and goal. It was in a touch. But good defense. It looked trouble, but good scramble there from Bob Toyer and Tedesco. That was good defense there. Good recovery. Looked like try for all money in Marzu. But yeah, well done. Well done. Make up for the error there. Tedesco, but just lazy, you know? Bend your back and play the ball. Put your foot over it. It's like under sixes, man. Like we've been doing that since under sixes. We get a penalty. Let's go. Well, I don't know why everyone's complaining about this new rule. Like, obviously, the complaint I've got is that it needs to be police for the entire season, not just for trial games and that. But like players and it's like complain about it. It's like you've been doing this since under sixes, how to play the ball. So anyway, doesn't matter. We defended that set. We got a penalty now. Let's use the ball here now. Spencer. Just hope he just cops a fine. Like we really need him to play round one, especially against the Broncos with that forward pack of Payne Haas and Carrigan. We need him on the field. Especially with no Jared this year. So, but it looked bad. Hopefully just a fine. Gus. Come on, boys. Butcher. Decent run there. Inside the 20 now. Let's go. Quick play the ball to Watson. Chad. Teddy. Space. Bob. Go, Bobby. Go, Bobby. He's held. Brabham Best did well there. It's going to be a good little battle there today. I said that at the start. Crossfield. Marky Mark. Ah. Uh-oh. Turn around, boys. Turn around. Oh, Toots. Great tackle. Ponga was off and gone. Gagai had a bit of space. Toop shut it down. So we put a crossfield kick up towards the post. It was just out of reach for Marky Mark. It was a little bit towards him. He grabs that every day of the week. It was a good effort. Could have been danger there with Gagai, but Toops with a... he could argue a try-saving tackle on halfway. But we're still going to defend the set here. Tackle 3. They're 20 metres out here, Newcastle. Kai Paul. Good Gus. Better. And that over the top there. It's obstruction. They surrendered anyway. So it's the last tackle now. Oh, it's not going on. Knock on. It's not gone. It's a knock on. Looks like the winger from Newcastle gets the hand to it. Yeah. The Tupo. I hear this. Maybe it's Tupo. Yeah, it touches him there. There you go. 20 restart. Just wanted to hear that. Tell you what, I did well to regather that too, Schiller. It was a good effort, good attempt, but there was a knock on in the process. So he didn't score it anyway because we knocked it dead. But I think they were just determining to start the course of the restart there, I believe. So 18-4, 14 minutes out from half time. Knights led 18-0, but we're starting to good offload. Can Water get through? He can. Victor was on the right there. It was good offload from Butch. Tell that Gagai is really rushing up on Crichton. Here's Nafu White now. Gets up to the 40-metre line on tackle 3. That's a good run, Nafu. Here's Sando. Tedesco now. Stops. Sees some space. Gets almost... Peeks his head through the hole, but he's pulled down. That's tackle 4 now. 20 metres away now, the boys. Oh, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That wasn't the pass, Chad. I can hear Wayne. There I go. Oh, Best. Best has beat Rob Toyer there easily then. He gets a double. It's 24. It's out to be 24-4. It's a good little test for Bobby Toyer, though. It's a good test for him today. He's up against a strike center and Brabham Best. Just caught him for speed. Caught him for speed there. Oh yeah, that's just Bradman Best too good. He didn't track across. To be fair though, Toya just didn't. He just didn't cover across in the pace and the and Bradman Best there just too good for him there. And if he does play round one, he's up against Tony Sags, it looks like, so it's not going to get easier. It's a good little test for him, good little bit of, wake up call. And you say, welcome to first grade. So it's a good little lesson there for Bob Toyer by, Australian centre in Bradman Best. So Fletcher Sharp has a double. Yeah, he overcommitted with Sharp and there was a space. But he'll get better for that. So yeah, 24-4. Not the performance that we were expecting, but it looks like only a try will win the comp. Sure, I hope so. Just hope that. Like, I just wanted today that we can, what's the fawn against like? I don't think we'll come last, I don't think. But
He's sharpest player in the league.
I expected better though. And in the era too. Oh, we've done some poor things. We've done some like the first try. Their second try should have been avoided. It was a breakaway they scored, a penalty try. Like 2 tries at least should have been avoided. But what do you do? Yeah, I know. We're gonna cop. Anytime we lose, Patrick, we cop it. Oh my god! Why does it remind me of Mitchell Pearce when he always and Sand hit him high? Just why us, bro? Why us? It's last tackle. Victor, how's he not? How does Victor not make that tackle? It's a goal line dropout now. Doesn't go 10. What an offload. Flick out the back of the Gagai. Maxie's on. Yes, Maxie. Oh, good Chad. Oh, you got to fucking complete the tackle. I mean, slowed him down, but can't just run out of the line like that. And not miss the tackle. Oh, it's fucking 30-4. Thirty points in the first half. I mean, Newcastle were playing out of their skin today, but we're not helping ourselves whatsoever. It's got to be said. It's getting embarrassing. Getting embarrassing now. Like, and we're playing like close as get the full strength too, and we're getting our pants pulled down by a Newcastle team that people reckon they're going to get the spoon this year. It's poor, boys. It's got to be said. It's got to be said. Like, I know it's a trial game. But I got to see it how it is. Bicep injury. Kieran Foran out for the first 5 weeks, it says. Yikes. We're due for a bad season. Looks like we lost and look who we have in replace these players. They're on the ACLs of Walker and Smith. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, I mean, like, it's never nice losing, you know. I know it's a trial game, you know, and it's preseason, but it's never nice losing. You know, you still want to see us play well, and we haven't. So, and yeah, but you're right. It is preseason, so get behind the boys, and we'll be back looking forward. Yeah, exactly right. You know, obviously, I'm going to be critical on how they're playing right now, but you know, it is disappointing to see this kind of performance that we've dished out so far. But like I said, you know, you got to remain positive. It is preseason. You know, we've seen teams get flogged in the preseason this year, so bring it on the NRL season, indeed. But in saying that, though, there's got to be a lot of improvement. Got to be a lot of improvement between now and round 1. That has to be said. What's the saying that's been going around? Oh, yeah, we lose, it's only a trial. Every team does it, you know. If we lose, it's only a trial. Then you win, you're like, oh, how good are we going to win the comp? That's how it works. That's how preseason works, mate. Oh, Bess again. He's just, oh, they got space again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go again. Yeah. I'll say this right now. Bob Toy's not ready for first grade. And I say that respectfully. He just got his pants pulled down again from Bradman Best. Again, tough lesson against Bradman Best, but he got called in field again. That's the side they're targeting. Offload, ball goes out the back. Ponga just runs circles around him. Then Best runs circles around him. And then just draws and passes. Ponga's under the post. They've scored 36 points in the first half. They're beating the clock. Just hope the guy that Billy Smith's ready to go round one. And yes, Bob Toyer's got talent. We all know that. But for the first trial games, he hasn't put his hand up to say he wants to play first grade in round one. It's been a rough afternoon. We don't want to see a score. Exactly right. Yeah. It looks like it. But again, it's preseason. You gotta take it off that. No hate, Roosters are cooked this year. They lost a lot of good players. Yeah, exactly right. You know, and like I said, I was very optimistic about the boys this year. And yeah, it's preseason, you know. It is preseason, but from judging the first two preseason games, there's definitely at the moment nothing to be liking about this. There is nothing to be liking about this. How we go about a fucking trial? I know there are going to be people going out there and saying, "Oh, but you're losing in a trial game." But 2016 all over again. Yep, I said that it's going to have similarities to 2016 as well. Yeah, it is. Yeah, AJ, it's hard. It's hard to get a read of what the coach would be saying at halftime in a trial game, right? Lose, but down 36-4 in a trial game. You know, like I don't think there's needed to be. You know, obviously there's need to be improvement, but can't be too negative over a trial game, I guess. You know, so. But to be fair, though, it's been a really great performance from Newcastle. I'm not taking anything away with that, but we've been poor. We haven't done ourselves any favours in this at all. So, a lot of work to do, that's for sure. I don't think, excuse me, I don't think we need to see, Tedesco and that in the second half. Just so. Sad as the removal of veins in the B's and B's. I know. That will be a day where I return, that's for sure. Oh, there's Orbo in the ground. Good to see. Broncos and Dragons fans have already booked grand final tickets. Well, the thing is, though, that no team has won the preseason challenge and made finals. So Broncos are not making finals this year. We need Sam Walker back ASAP. No, yeah, it just feels like there's no direction at all. Des ripped the Titans last week after the performance against the Broncos, and the boys improved last night. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's hard to say. It's hard to say what Robbo would be saying at halftime. Obviously, they'll say something, but so did Wayne yesterday. Yeah, there you go. Roosters halves and centers need to improve. I thought Marky Mark was solid. Bob Toy is getting a tough lesson against a international and origin center, so you can give him a bit of slack there. But Chad needs to step up. Sen needs to step up. We need Maru. We need Maru back so bad. I know. Hopefully we get him back in July or something. But 36-4 at half time. Not the best. Not the result we were expecting today, and definitely not expecting that as well. Do you agree Campbell and AJ need to be the Titans halves because they look like they have played for years? Yeah, maybe. But didn't really see much of the Titans trial game yesterday. I was up the Sunshine Coast. But anyway. Chad and Sender, yeah, haven't played well at all. And, we saw that last week as well. That's what I was really worried last week, where they didn't step up. They were outplayed by a better halves pairing of, Flanagan and Ilias. So, obviously there's a bit of time left till round one. So hopefully this is just, a bad day at the office, maybe. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, I'll just be taking a short break over halftime, guys. Go to the toilet and all that kind of stuff. So get a drink. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Not the best performance so far, but thanks for tuning in so far. And we will tune in at the other side of halftime. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy_T. We'll see you guys right after the break. Surprisingly, Newcastle lead 36-4 over the Roosters. And, we'll see you guys after the other side of the halftime break. Cheers. All right, we're back for the second half. Thank you for tuning in. It's been, could say, a half to forget from our boys, that's for sure. 40 minutes to go. We'll see who gets who plays game time in the next, in the next 40 minutes or so. But definitely concerns, that's for sure, if I'm being completely honest. So, well, we'll see what kind of response we'll get in the second half. Looks like both teams are going to play close to full strength over the.
Alrighty.
100%. I need Jake Elliott in the halves. The kid's a freak. Well, great opportunity now. Looks like he's out there anyway. Hold it. Great opportunity. Get him in there. I think he's out there playing 9. Oh, my God. 6 to go. Take the tackle, Dom. 6 more. Charge down at 10. We got the ball there. Hey, we got 6 more. Go, Dom. Go, dirty Dom. To be fair, though, we just had no ball either. Oh, Gus nearly dropped it. Hold on to it. Got out of the tackle. The flick out the back, the Nat Butcher. He break the tackle. Offload. Razzle dazzle when we're 36-4 down. We'll love to see it. Any positives to come out of the first half that our left side looks good as usual. That's the only thing I can say. We had one good little passage of play where Marky Mark looks good in the centers in attack. The only time we went left, we scored. Don't think Sandon's done a lot wrong. Short side play, Tedesco. Go, Teddy. There's not much, if I'm being honest. A space. That's forward. 6 more. Ish. He looked good. I mean, he hasn't had much to, we haven't had much ball, but our defense has been poor. Had to be said. They've targeted the right side. They've gone down. They've gone down their left edge. That's their preferred side with Bradman Best having a field day, but it is what it is. So let's see what this 40 minutes can bring. Hopefully, a bit of confidence. Mate, Ponga and Bradman Best having a field day. Here's Bobby. Oh, he just drops it cold. I was offside anyway, so we get the ball back, but just, setting up this post for the diehards page about Spencer. Here's Nafi White now. We haven't had ball. Let's see if we can crash over here. Nothing doing this play, though. Gus will just have to take a settler. Oh, my God. Tedesco. It's like the ball got stuck in his hand trying to pass it. Not good enough so far. Yeah. Did Teddy drop that? No, he didn't. Roosters look like a cup side. Yeah, this is New South Wales cup side. Yeah, definitely. Hey, we're playing shit, Corey. Hey, you'll be impressed with Newcastle at the moment, mate. Marky Mark. He's just gone at Rob Toyer all day. Oh, good, Teddy. That's where they're going. Rob Toyer just can't defend. At the moment. Ponga and Bradman Best have just sent him traffic all day, and that's where they're getting their success from. But I'd rather have Bradman Best comes off. Oh, that's probably a relief. Ponga pass goes out the back. Oh, Dom, that's awful. Yeah, Stoops. Mitch Owens, 70 off 30. Who's he playing? Oh, is he Tassie? Nah, Klein's not reffing. He ref on Friday. Peter Goff is. Trying to do a watch along while making an Instagram post for the Sydney Roosters Die Hard page is actually very... Yeah, can't multitask. Sorry, lads. Tedesco now. Sam Smith now. Tedesco again has some space. Go, Teddy. Oh, good tackle. Not the best kick from Sendo. Lands on the chest of Tupou. Back to Marky Mark. Here's his 7 style here. Got to get rid of it, Marky. Got to get rid of it. Oh, lock on. Yeah. This is fine. No, he's not. He burnt the bridge. He's burnt that bridge. He got boot the ball on that Marky Mark. Did he? Yes, he did. He kicked it. He kicked it. It is a knock on there. It's a knock on. It's a knock on. Mate, he burnt the bridge by going to Souths, and then the way he's acted. So, no. We don't want him back. Anyway, so challenge unsuccessful. We get a fresh set here. Can we see some points, boys? Come on. Dom on the tap on. Go, Dom. Looks like we've dropped it. Dom looks like dropped over the line. That does not look any positive whatsoever unless Dom might have got there. They're really going back for an obstruction. Hey, you got Jai Gray. He's fine, mate. He's fine. Oh, there's not an obstruction. Okay. Here we go. Dom probably drops it here. Ball goes. Oh! Did he ground that? Hello! That's on the line. Does he control it, though? Did Dom score that? That's on the line. They're going up as on-field decision of no try. That's rough. That looked like on the line to me. What you do about it now? Do you like any other sports? Cricket, soccer, and AFL as well. I don't know. Please come back, Sam Walker. And yeah, I don't mind any other sport. I just can't get into the American sports, unfortunately. But yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Has not been a kind performance from the boys today. But I guess the only it's a trial game, so What's for dinner? Don't know yet. See the game last night. Which one? Which one are we talking about here? Footy, AFL. I was watching the Arsenal game last night, and as a Liverpool fan, I'm just like, but yeah. Blake Steep's on now. No, I haven't. I'm guessing that he wouldn't be too kind with me anyway. Good run to Tedesco. Sando puts a kick up. There's Gus leading the chase. Get off the way! Oh, yeah, us beating England. Yeah, I was watching a bit of that. We chased 350. They couldn't defend 350 in an ODI. That's funny. Hey, mate, shout out Maxi. Top bloke. Rough watch at the moment. Shocking defense. Yep, that has to be said. We haven't done ourselves any favors either with a few things, but end of the day, we just haven't backed up the defense at all. And I know for a fact that when we play the Broncos, if Staggs plays, that's where Staggs is going to target if Bob Toyer plays. Good experience for him, but he's just not quite there yet. Not quite there. Oh, it's even more soft defense. It's just soft. Most of their tries have been soft. It's awful. It is awful. Where the fuck is that defense? That is just plain awful. It's shaping up to be a rough 2025, but their tries have been so soft. They've just been barge over attempts, and we've not been able to defend that. Thomas can't scores. 40-4. (2009) was the last time I won a spoon. And we kick it out in the full. We haven't missed finals since 2016, and we haven't got the spoon since 2009. You know, and it's been a shambles off season too because we've had money to spend and we just haven't done anything with it. It's been an awful transfer window. Don't let it get to 50. 10 that way. But we're going to not concede 2 tries in the next 25 minutes. When we conceded 42 and 55, don't like our chances at the moment unless we see some improvement in the next 25 minutes. Never seen the Roosters do the basics so bad. It's just been poor. The whole performance has been poor. How are we going to get excited from the season when we've just dished up this? And our main squad's playing. We can't, like last week, we didn't play all of our players. Now we're playing pretty close to full strength. And we are getting our pants pulled down by Newcastle. That's out the full. I know. Stay in, Tubes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Spencer sin bin didn't help. But we just have not been able to back up our defense today. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's heading that way. Obviously we got injuries and that, but for round, Rob Toy's lost both his boots. Penalty. Like Mark's got cramp there. Who do you reckon is going to be the biggest surprise this year? Through us, through the comp itself. Six again now. Scoreline reminds me of the stat lines parents put on the Roosters every year. Yeah, that's true. Sando, Gus. Here's Watto. Oh. I mean, we haven't really thrown much of a shot. Gus. Their defense has been good. See, they would have scored off that. If it was a barge over 10, we would not defended that. Newcastle have turned up the right attitude today. Here's Dom. Dom for the corner. He gets held up. He got held up. Good defense. You look at this game, doesn't count. Yeah, it's pre-season. Who do you see the guys winning the spoon this year? We won't get the spoon. But unless we fix this, if we don't fix this, then we might be heading that. Yeah, it's a defensive decision. It's a good tackle. Dom Young should have scored that. Should have burrowed and scored that, but it's good defense. He makes a defensive decision to do that. Oh, they disallowed it anyway. Obstruction. Like, he makes the tackle. Interested to see what you think of Terra May leaving. I'm still mind blown how that we bundled that. I'm very, very, very annoyed by it, to be fair. Santilli's a massive loss as well. We let go. Like, I've got to say, our roster management in the off season has been poor as well. It's just been a knock-on effect, and now, and then again, like it's pre-season, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, that's got nothing to do with Terrell May. But yeah, there's incidents from his brothers and all that, but that's got nothing to do with the Terrell May. That's got, yeah, true. But I mean, we've had bad boys in our club, so. But does it really matter what their brothers have done? Because to be fair, Terrell looks more mature out of the three of them. So, but anyway, it's done now. We can complain about it and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, anyway, tackle 4 now on 40 metres out. Dragons, don't know. Good run, Maxi. Yeah, but wouldn't go that far. The second, but yeah, we did blunder that. You can. We do need a front rower. And Terrell was our front rower to replace Jared. But anyway, I agree. I think Dylan Brown. I think we really need to go after Dylan Brown after watching this. I think. Well, we're expecting Sam Walker to come back and all of a sudden it's all fixed. We need a dominant 6 as well. So yeah. I know maybe it might be mind games from Dom Young, but from Uncle Nick to say, we're not going to go after Dylan Brown, but no, he's not either. Look, I'd say this: rough day at the office, pre-season, and Rob Toyer got cramp or something. Penalty now. We haven't had rough day. Inflation, yeah, true. Rob Toyer down, hamstring. That's the last thing we need. Just pray that Billy Smith's fit for round 1. Just pray. This is fine.
Ponga and Fletcher sharp off. Hopefully that gives us a chance to score some.
Why does Lindsay always get smashed, the poor fella? This is fun. Good. Oh, it's always fine. I don't know, but Billy Smith's fine. He's just got to stay on the field. He's got the talent. He's good enough to do it. We've seen it already. Guys, pick 3 players for the Roosters to sign 1 gun. 2 role players. Who would you sign? I mean, we need half. So, yeah, Dylan Brown would be our star alongside Sam Walker. Then, I don't know. Don't know. I mean, look, and even if this year's a rough year, but at the end of the day, we look ahead. Reece Robson comes in at 9. Sam Walker has another year. He gets through Russ this year, then. So Jake Elliott is out there at fullback. Oh no, it's Ethan King. Sorry, he's at 9. Yeah, Ethan King. I thought he wanted to go up north, Cobbo. Guys, we all know Melbourne's going to win the comp. It's obvious. Penrith lost too many good players, and Storm. Yeah, I said that on the podcast I was on yesterday that Melbourne win the comp. Pab or Farlongo, one of the two there. Oh, Sando had a bit of space, just stumbled over his feet. Oh, don't. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please tell me this cramp. Oh, he's got double cramp. Oh, that's the worst. Too much. Not enough steak at Sando's, Sando. Steepy's out there. Yeah, mate. I'll be at every game this year. I'll back the boys to the end. That's what being a true supporter is. You don't just throw the towel in because we're having a bad season. Lindsay's been hunting every time he's been on the field. Like just flying out the line, putting big shots on. Good Maxi. AJ. Hey, he's actually he loves Motorino, so North Bondi. So hello, AJ at the Roosters. Oh, that's not a bad shout. Don't think he'll leave unless if we get Titans might let him go. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. No, I don't watch water polo. No, City Seagulls. Gordon Kinney. Maybe. It's Fartecki. He's a good boy. Well, even if we have a bad year, it gives these young fellas a great opportunity. Get some first grade experience, and I mean, obviously it's not full strength 1 to 17, but there needs to be massive improvement come now and then when we play the Broncos in Thursday week. Here's Watto. Oh, just could not get through. He lost it. Yeah, he lost it. Yeah, Canberra, they're a gutsy team. They're a gutsy team. Thoughts on your IPL contract? Yeah, me and the IPL. 6 off 2, mate. That's how I work. Hope CY1 can have a big year at 13, but I don't know how many minutes he can get though through. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe oh no. Cramp as well. Oh man, it's a hot day in the Central Coast. Captain's challenge now. Yeah, like if he starts at lock, we can play like just say we play like let's take it on the air. Let's take it on the air, maybe. Successful, yeah. We got something right today. Beautiful. Todd Cardi. So I just messaged him. I was like, so if you're available to play Uncle Nick, maybe. It's like, you still got Uncle Nick's number if you need to play halfback for us. It's not any time. Yeah, shout out to Todd Carney. But yeah, see what we can play like a 14, and then Watto can go. If we start Seawat 13, he comes off for a rest, and we bring on Watto at 13, Docker Clay or Tyler Moriarty at 9. There's always options. Have you met Uncle Nick before? I have, and he's he's a good bloke. Uncle Nick, legend, the Godfather. When he returned to the P's and D's, hopefully soon. Okay, I'll see you, mate. Nice. What are your honest thoughts? Look, I want to try and stay positive, right? You can always have that argument, it's only a trial and all that kind of stuff. You'd rather get this performance out the way today. Bad day at the office, but I feel like what can change because it's our defense that's been poor today. And you got to try and remain positive, but not liking what I've seen in the 2 weeks, to be completely honest. Maybe besides Chad Townsend. Yeah, true. And that's the thing. Like, we had Kiri announced his retirement at the start of last year, so we had 12 months for this, and obviously we weren't expecting Sam Walker to be out for the first half of the year, right? And that's football. That's life. Docker Clay held up. Got to admit, Newcastle's defense has also been good. You've got to give them credit. They've been good today, Newcastle. But from the Roosters, Marky Mark is really struggling with that cramp. Looks like. Okay, Sando. Oh, intercept. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Jesus. Ethan King with it through an intercept. It's about to be 48-4, boys. It's not good enough. Not good enough. I mean, if that's unlucky. Like, if Dom Young gets there, if it's on the test that Dom Young, he scores in the corner, but just well read. I'll bring it up and ask Mitch for Pierce. Yeah, please do. Pierce, if you want another run. Yeah, get me out there at 7. Tell you what, great if you're a Newcastle fan today. You'd be really pleased. Obviously, they didn't have the best performance last week against Para, but against the Roosters today. Piss off, Joel. Not happening, mate. Not happening. It's only a trial button. I'm heading that way. Haynesy, I saw you making a vlog at the Heat game. I was one of the photographers. Oh, that's awesome, mate. That's awesome. For the love of God, make sure that Billy Smith is fit, firing, ready to go in 2 weeks. For God's sake. Oh, God. So, with Uncle Wayne, bullshit, not happening. Need Gus to come on and fix the club. Yeah, get Gus back in. Right, so our for and against, right, for the preseason is minus 62. Minus 62. So basically, the Cowboys have to lose by 20 overs. We're coming last in the preseason. So yeah, I know, but like most of our points conceded came through our centers today. So Haynesy, how long till you change the? Not happening. I've got my team. I'll stick by them. So 5 minutes to go. Thanks for tuning into the watch along, guys. It's been good fun, even though we're getting absolutely demolished by Newcastle. But cheers to everyone who's joined in. 14 likes. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Yeah, I can see a lot of people change their vote to Oh, good shot, Elliot. Good tackle. Bloody Newcastle fans being chirpy after beating us in a trial game. Oh, innocent! Go! Go, Sando! Go, Sando! Yes, thanks to Sando's, baby! Attaboy, Sando! Last try wins, you losers. Good, Sando. Intercept. That's the only way we're going to be scoring points today. But 48-8. Read that, Sando. It's my boy. That's life for cricket. It's not going to be long here. Well, I don't know, Patrick. We'll see. Who knows? It might be just that rust. It's a trial game. I know I'm going to sound like a broken record. It's a trial game, but at the same time, you've also got to, you got to take in the performance. So, yeah, bring on the NRL season. We'll see how we go. Maybe it's the wake-up call we needed today. It might have been, just the rough day at the office. We'll see. Trials don't win. Premierships ain't won in bloody February. We'll make that of note. Premierships ain't won in February. We scored a try. 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 Yeah, premierships are built in February, but they're built in February. It's a learning curve, all right? Today's a learning curve. We'll move on from it. We'll see how we go next week when we have So anyway, we'll see. Plans, yeah. Exactly. It's all mind games, Jakey boy. It's all mind games. Oh, it's always got the deep back fence, Spence. Too bad he probably won't be playing round one because he's suspended, but anyway. Nafu White. Hey, we haven't conceded 50 yet. Hold your horses. Don't worry, we've seen teams concede 50 in trial games and won the comp. So, as I say that, if Techie drops it, might have cursed us. And might. Are you on the coaching staff? Yeah, Robbo. Yeah, Robbo gets me a bit of contract every week. Week-to-week contract. Yeah, we all knew we weren't as good as we think we are. But Marky Mark's got on ice. Hopefully it's not too concerning. Might be just cramp, but we'll see. Yeah. Tough to dissect this, though. I've got to be completely honest. Very, very hard to digest this. Conceding 48 points against Newcastle in a trial game when we were close to full strength. So, anyway. There's Hastings, the Super League reject. Oh, good step. Yeah, good defense. Change over. Oh, we completed. We defended a set. 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 Higher ups expect as much. Do you think the higher ups expect too much from the players? Right, I think that's just our club mentality that we are a club built on success, and we demand success. Like when we're a club as ruthless as us, we demand success. That's more cramp. Yeah, bloody Ketty has got cramp now. So it's that's the beauty of the business. You want success. Chip over the top. Oh, razzle dazzle. Docker Clay in a bit of space. Ball goes out the back. Play on. Go, Maxie. Put the grubber kick in. Good kick, Maxie. Oh, Maxie. Maxie McCarthy. Yes, Maxie. Up the beasties. Oh, yes. Driven in goal. We're not conceding 50. See you around your mound round of shame. Let's go. Ruthless. Right. No fitty bomb. Exactly, Patrick. Last try wins. Oh, there's Robert Sale. It wasn't named. Here we go, isn't base. Oh, go Maxi! Oh, I nearly went through. Last play. Docker Clay puts a kick into the pose. Crossland knocks it dead. It's game over. 48-10 is the final score. Yeah, you're right, Josh. Embarrassing performance, but it is what it is. That concludes our trial, our pre-season. All focus fixes now to round one. And if I'm being completely honest with you, there is a lot of work to do within the next 2 weeks. But
Big Mark. Struggling to get around the field here. Hopefully it's just cramp. Nothing.
I'm good, Ryan. Thanks for 2025 year, the Roosters. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Thank you anyway. No idea. You have to ask them. All right. I think that's me done. Yep. we'll answer a couple more questions and then we'll skedaddle. Yeah, bottom 8, yeah. Rough year ahead, looks like. But might be just that one-off bad performance in the trial game. You get it out of the way now. Focus shifts to round 1. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to the live stream. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram and Haynesy_T. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you everyone for tuning into the live stream, guys. Really appreciate your support. Thanks for tuning into the poll. It's good fun. Not the best performance today, but that's football sometimes. All right, guys, I'm out of here. We'll have our obviously we'll have our later predictions out next week sometime, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, have a good rest of your weekend. Cheers, lads. See ya.